Yes, I will be going to the therapy. Although there are no recent stuff happened that made me decide on this, it's been some time that not so lovely stuff have been happening, and I was affecting badly because of them and because of my actions towards them. Now, I really don't want to, at least not yet, talk about some of the problems that I've faced and still am facing. But I wanted to make this video to let you know that you too are probably going through some very bad stuff. Let's say it like that. And I'm sure that you too feel bad at times. Or maybe you're feeling bad all the time. And you may be feeling hopeless and especially helpless too. Now, one of the reasons that I haven't went to therapist all these years is not a single reason. There are different sides to why I haven't been going, but for years now, I haven't been thinking badly of therapy. Now, when I was a little kid, I thought it was something for crazy people or something. I think that's understandable, especially in Turkey, because we are very spectacle about those stuff. Let's just say like that. It's not really normal to go to therapy in Turkey. At least it wasn't, or I thought it wasn't when I was a little kid. So I didn't really even thought about it. I thought, no, what do you mean therapy? I thought it like that. But after a point in my life that I grow up, I started thinking differently. I truly believe that therapy is one of the most important things that we need. Like, we need to eat, we need to drink, we need to socialize, we need to sleep, but we also need to talk about our feelings and talk about our traumas, all the stuff that are affecting us badly in our psychology. And therapy is one of the probably, and I haven't tried it yet. I gotta be honest about that. I haven't tried it yet. I will be going to therapy. But theoretically, therapy is one of the best things you can actually do. Not if you've had a really bad traumatic experience, not just for that. And that was one of the other things that I knew wrongly, because I thought if you're going to therapy or to psychiatrist, some fucked up shit happened to you. Like, that's because why else would you go? But over the years, I've seen that normal people are also going to therapy, and it actually helps prevent going into that state of bad being. So, like I was saying, it prevents you falling in that dark pit. Because if you start going to therapy when you aren't particularly in a very bad state, you will be benefiting even more. Now, thank God I didn't been in such bad situations. Of course, the stuff I've lived through were also very hard, in my eyes at least, but maybe I need it, by the way. We will see, like, with the therapist, I will be talking about those, especially about those, of course. And we'll see if I were better off with a therapy when I need it the most, per se. But in my eyes, therapy is really something that you should try. You should go. Like I said, there are some reasons why I haven't went to therapy, but one of the most important reasons and why I just decided to, like, what changed my mind, that reason was basically money. now we're not really rich of a family, and we weren't rich as well when we were living in Turkey. So I really didn't want it to, you know, um, cause problems or be a weight on my father and mother. So I didn't really want it to go to therapy because I knew the costs were. I don't know if they are high, by the way. We will get to the price and stuff in a minute, but I think for what you get, and if you find a therapist for you, I think the therapy price is reasonable. Not for everybody. I can see that. It wasn't for me, especially in Turkey. But this week, and I've actually talked with this friend before as well, my friend Betül said in Germany, you don't actually need to pay for therapy. It's covered with your health insurance, basically. So I didn't know that. I thought we were gonna need to pay it ourselves. So I really didn't want to still go to therapy. That was one of the major reasons why I haven't been going to therapy. And now that I know that, I said, okay, there is nothing else that is stopping me to not to go to therapy. So I will be doing that. There are, of course, other reasons. For example, today I just spoke with my father, and now I'm making this video about going to therapy. Now, my father isn't a person that is really like against many of the things. He's pretty understanding. He's pretty patient when it comes to stuff like this. And although we have our beef sometimes, he's a really, really cool guy. I'm really so happy that he is my father. I'm so proud of him. And like I said, although we have our beef at times, we have problems at times, and although we don't communicate maybe not that well at times, and I think this is the case for most people, I would assume, we're really okay. Like, two of us are really okay. Now, I don't really want to, bring my whole family stuff and share them. I really don't want that. Don't get me wrong. But why I'm telling this is, although we are cool with each other, when it comes to talking serious stuff like this, I don't feel particularly at ease, I can say, I guess. Like, I'm nervous. I, overthink it a lot when it comes to speaking with my parents, speaking some serious stuff with my parents. And this is also another thing that I want to, work towards solving, because I would like to better communicate with my family. Like, they're my precious. But there are things that come from our childhood. There are things that come from their childhood. And to understand that, I've seen that I myself on my own aren't really capable to do that. So that's one of the other reasons why I haven't been going to therapy. And now that is one of the reasons that why I want to go to therapy, to solve that actually. And I am sure that most of you have this problem with your families as well. I'm really, really sure about that. There are many people like that. And of course, the degrees to it differs. I'm really, really lucky that like our beef with my parents really not that big. Like, we don't fight very often. We have other problems, but I'm like, in the light of things, I'm really, really lucky to have them. They're really understanding. And yeah, I'm happy about that actually. But in the end, problem is a problem, and everybody has problems for their own sizes, I guess. So to solve this problem that we have with my family, I want to, better understand myself, better understand to communicate, And yeah, that's one of the other reasons why I want to actually go to therapy. And I wanted to make this video because I really care about psychology, people's psychologies, and I think most of the people really need therapy. I think it's actually so useful and that it would benefit you as well very much. So please make your research very well. Like, be sure that it is impossible for you not to go to therapy. Like, if that's the case, you can say, okay, it's not possible. But please make your research very well. I've been living in Germany like for a long time now, I would say. And I just know about this. Like, I could have went to therapy way earlier if I knew it. Like, of course, there would be other problems that would stop me, maybe, but at least money wouldn't be one of them. So yeah, um, I wanted to talk about this, and I hope that you too will give it a chance. Even if you don't think you have, things that you need to work out, you may still have them. So just taking a. My mother gave me a visit. I really forgot what I was talking about, but I hope that you too will give therapy a chance, and I hope you'll do your research very well. Don't do the mistake that I've did. And if you're living in Germany, it's free. Please look into that. And oh yeah, I remembered what I was talking about. So there are these things called, like, I really don't know what they're called in English, but I think trial day may be good, like testing day, demo day, pilot day. What the fuck is this? Demonstration days or preview days. You go to therapy. It's off charge, if I'm not mistaken. You talk, you have a session, and then if you like the therapist or if you like therapy in general, you go on. And I will be doing that as well, because finding the right therapist is also very important. It's not always on you, but on your therapist or on no one. It's just that you two aren't really vibing, So it's really important to be patient about that. And I will see how it goes because I haven't been just yet find my therapist. I will be, calling therapists who will be meeting with them, and then hopefully find someone that really vibes with me. So yeah, I wanted to talk about this. I will be sharing my journey, my therapy journey along the way. I will do updates, hopefully. And yeah, I think this is a very important thing. So I just wanted to talk about it a little bit. And yeah, that's really about it. Have a lovely day. Have a lovely week. And see ya.